2006 Chrysler Pacifica. Just remove the starter out. I'll give a brief description on how to do this job on this 2006 Chrysler Pacifica 3.5 liter. First step was I removed bolts here on this cross member or radiator support so I can actually get some leverage. So you can move it back a little bit. No need to remove it completely, just get some space. Worked for me. Once that's done, the radiator will have its fan shroud, fan in front of it. Two 10mm bolts, one here, and the harness for the fan. Remove those and then slide the fan right out. Here's the fan itself. One bolt goes here, other bolt goes there, and two plugs for the fans. Also smart to disconnect the battery. So once you remove the bolts and the plug for the fan, and I also removed these two bolts here, I think they're 13 mils for this radiator support. I also removed this. It looks like a control unit for the power steering and the upper radiator hose. Once all that's removed, cross member, radiator fan, upper radiator hose, control unit for power steering, work on the headers. I'm trying to get in here for you. There are two bolts here, and then the rest is the actual header here. These is where the two bolts I mentioned that go to the full exhaust, and the rest of these are 10 mils. Make sure you get some 10W40 or PBW blaster on it, and remove them. Take your time with them, inch them out. Last one here started to round out on me, so I had to switch from like a 12-point socket to like the exact socket and just spray it down one more time and just give it a, just work it off little by little. It'll come off. I was pretty lucky on this one. Oh, also one more thing, the dipstick goes over here. There's a dipstick connection and which bolts up. So once that's off, you're gonna need to remove that. It actually comes through here as well. So once you get that bolt off and the headers off, I'm gonna have to finagle this one out from between here by just removing the dipstick from the oil pan.